Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Toss play, running right. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. But not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, a fourth down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. It was a foot race and he won it. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Staley. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Fowles. He just sprints into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looks so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
To the air, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. We're going to see a repeat. Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
The ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Play action here on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, second correct. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball from big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Miller. Running right through tacklers. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing second and goal. On the run, it's Miller. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing disciplined and forcing the incompletion.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw, catch made. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. The offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. This try is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
It's like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. He spins out of a tackle. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy.
The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's third down for the offense. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a fumble. The defense just picked up the football going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A handoff to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks free. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's got it, enough for a first down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Boy, a risky decision here to inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the Tennessee, 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Picks up a short gain, but is scored with the defense flying to the football. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Selden. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. It's White. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tackle made after the completion. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Close to the tight end. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Caught quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a
touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Tennessee, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Staley. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the party with a score. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35, Tennessee, 7.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Let's be honest.